He'll bring it out from his end zone. Ball spotted at the 18-yard line. Should have just taken a knee. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Second down coming up.
They lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16. It's a shotgun run call. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards of hop like that.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
Hey, I don't blame the defense here at all, Chris, for bringing the blitz. It's third down and short. You got to get pressure on the quarterback, but you got to tip your cap to this quarterback. I think he was anticipating the blitz, so he's able to get the ball out of his hands quickly and pick up the first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. It's an out route. The catch made. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Now it's second down here.
The key here to me, Chris, is the receiver runs a precise route, and the timing is impeccable. Quarterback cannot hesitate, because if he does, it can be pick 6 going the other way.
The Seminoles are on the move here. On first and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Looking for some space. It's Price. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a third and 9 now.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
At the 47. Now, a fourth down.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. A running play called on fourth down. They get him at the 42, good enough for a first down.
Well, this is football today, whether you're watching the NFL or college football. Coaches go for it on fourth down. Here's the opening drive. Fourth down on their own side of the 50. Don't even blink. They go for it. To their credit, they pick it up. And they're thinking about trying to get points here on this opening drive.
A gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Nice job here controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Here's the second down play. He'll hand it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Strong opening drive. This is play number 11, third and short. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. The offense will go for it here on fourth down and 3. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. but it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The game makes it second and medium. Sticking with the running game. Tackle made after just a short gain. So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Panthers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Man, Chris, what a great job by this offense to be able to pick up this first down. He had to come off his primary, meaning the offensive line had to give the quarterback a little bit more.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Panthers.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
PITT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Caught over the middle. It's Washington. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
They'll kick it away here. And that sets up a return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, and it's dropped by an excellent defensive player. A chance at a takeaway. Got away from it. Don't see that often.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. They'll run the option. Pitch play to the back. Stopped right there at the line for no gain.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Makes a quick grab. Breaking free at the 35. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Good job with the offensive line giving his quarterback time to throw. And you can see the damage he can do to you when he does have time. A great throw and something you just kind of expect in Tallahassee. A quarterback that can make throws like this.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. What is the final play of this period?
That's the end of the first quarter. Pittsburgh, 10. Florida State, 0.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Pass hauled in inside the 15. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Knowles.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PITT up and good to get a little bit closer. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They'd love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. That has settled for 3 last time. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Past the 10. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Touchdown.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Extra point try coming now. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Pittsburgh, 17. Florida State, 7.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Important second down play coming up. Takes the handoff again. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Boy, another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. I'll tell you, he's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
And the Seminoles getting set on 1st and 10. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Catch made on the right side. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. We'll try the ground game here with the running back. The Noles pick up enough to get a first down there.
Chris, it's the consistency of his back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Pressure is coming. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline, waiting for your turn to get another chance.
The pass rush closing in. Throw to the running back in the flat. Tackle made after the completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Two backs now flanking the quarterback. Quick throw, the catch is made. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
They'll try the option play here. He'll pitch it. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Finding space at the 20. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
My gosh, this receiver is outstanding. A huge play for this Florida State offense. And tell you and I have been coming into Tallahassee a long time. We've seen some great receivers. Guys like Johnny Wilson, most recently, a big, tall target. Anquan Bolden could do everything. Maybe one of my favorite.
And the ball to the ground. Now the defense has got it going the other way.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. It's the 2-minute warning. You've got a blowout developing here before halftime. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Handoff to the right side. They make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The Panthers will line up to boot it away. And this will be the first punt for this offense this afternoon. With the return, it's Fowler. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Looking for his back. Looking right. This one caught. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set him a fresh set of downs. And the Noles will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. An inside give now from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backfield. Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
But they got to be thinking about a touchdown here. I know it's 4th down, but because of the hole that they've dug themselves here in this first half, you got to consider taking a chance.
He gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. This is a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
The extra point is good. They cut the lead to 10, 24-14. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play, put him in scoring position before the half.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Running out of time in the pocket. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pocket breaking down. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. And he pulls in the catch. Tackle is finally made, but it's down at the 28-yard line. And then is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Seminoles will kick it off to begin the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And that'll pick up a first down out of the 37.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
And the runner takes off to his right. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's moving out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. He does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Seminoles are in the red zone now. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening there. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it.
Touchdown, Florida State. Still plenty of life left. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Automatic in the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They'll get him, but he put the spin cycle on that defender. Wow.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. Fights through a tackle. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Defense is coming after him. He breaks free. Breaks a tackle into the clear. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that previous play. He'll ride the back again here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for it.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Let's it fly to the wideout. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
And here's the handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Can he get there on the ground? And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
Coming up, 4th down.
Check this out. The offense still on the field, going for it inside their own 30. Now someone moved just a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Knowles will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Choosing to return the punt. Powers through a tackle. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Here comes a handoff. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
They'll run it here. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Pitt 24, Florida State 21.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Heading left after the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, here we go, Chris. One of the biggest plays of the game. 3rd down and long with the lead late in the game. Clock is running. I think this is the time you call one of your favorite plays on this 3rd down. At the same time, be very mindful. You cannot turn the football over.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on 3rd down and long, trying to pick up the 1st down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now at 4th down and long with the lead, tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Finds an open target on the left side. The defense makes the stop after the completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down of the 47.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. 3rd and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the 1st down.
1st down, looking to throw the football. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He shreds the tackle. He's got room looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Knowles. And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Man, that's his 2nd touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
PITT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team's on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. He's running out of time here. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense, short of the first down marker.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he can get out, they keep him to a short game.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the quarterback dropping back, bringing pressure. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down, and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. He pulls it in for a big gain. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
At the 46-yard line. And that's a first down for the offense.
The Panthers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid game.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
This PITT offense is moving quickly down the field. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Biggest plays we've had so far. Third down, and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes a quick catch. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Good enough for a first down.
And we've reached now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Second down after the incompletion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive for the takeaway.
I gotta do. I just keep hitting the wrong button every time I throw the ball.
Late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
Use the running game to chew on this clock now. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Hey, Chris, with the offense backed up this deep in their own territory, runs like this at least give you a little bit of breathing room. You've got to continue to protect the football, especially trying to hold on to this lead.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. The offense with some pre-snap motion. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That one moves the ball to the 13-yard line. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Washington. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. He hands it off from the gun. They bring him down right at the 20.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Now it's 2nd down here. Keeping it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, Kirk, you thought it might be this kind of a game. Very small margin for error in this game. Who was going to make the crucial play at the end? And they did it to get the W.
Yeah, Chris, when games get tight like we saw here, it really comes down to who's the better coach team, who's going to execute better, and just as importantly, not letting the moment get to your head. That's a nice win for this head coach and his team.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.